Welcome to the DOD official mailroom with Charter Conductor. We're working on the Washouse base. What I got is 2 sets of plans for draining details. Drainage details. So these are blueprints that Karl gave me, and they have profiles and overheads. We're going to be using one. We're going to use all the overheads because these things right here don't really work. But we're going to go over this one, do a quick film about the different kinds of details. So what you got is your right here would be a throat, detailed direct drop inlet, and then you'd have your non-traffic bearing load, box lid, your mitered section elliptical pipe, multiple pipes, single pipe miter, curb inlet, typical concrete box block. We're just going to go through these and then we're going to cut them out. That's how they have the little lines there so we can scan them, and we're going to put them in a nice little JPEG file and then convert it to a PDF so I can print these out like whenever I need to. So you got your typical under drain layout, under drain clean out, flexible ridge, accessory cover for a storm drain or junction box, another storm drain, throw to the basin, cover, catch basin, pipe saddle, detail. Then over here would be a rear front lot drain out plunge. So these are going to go with a Washouse base. So we're going to just go through these. Maybe I need to go through the type D, structure control, detail. And then type D construction detail. Type C construction control structural detail. Your grease oil skimmer, and it shows the skimmer with a little box on the side, open bottom, and that shows the typical SWF section, the spreader swale section, weir detail. How many we use these? That's these dark lines. We're going to cut these out and then scan them over there and put them in a PDF, like I said. Type A, main curb gutter, local urban residential, valley crossing, road connection detail, utility cut rail, road cut replacement. And then we'll keep going. Cul-de-sac, which isn't really important. Handicap ramp, curb detect warnings, sidewalk requirements. This is just like a site plan for a home development place. And then these are cross sections, different elevations. These aren't important. I'm not going to take anything out of these. On the backs of the overheads, we'll do our own overheads or mix them together. We got 2 of these different plans. 2 of them are different plans. I got them. Just trying to go over the details. Back to here, the details. Alright, this is typical new water sewer line crossing. Your restrained lengths of pipe. You got your horizontal bend, T, reducer, cap and plug, isolation valve, trench when unmanned, such as surface, A1 pipe, trench with pavement asphalt, type A1 bending, HDP to PVC pipe adapter, restraints for dips, concrete thrust blocks, Turn the page again. So this will help with our petroleum railroad tanker car base, because we're going to learn about these different construction details. This is a gate valve with a box and lid and tag. So tapping sleeve and valve, hydrant fire system, 2-inch blow off, assembly main smallers, another cul-de-sac, typical service connections, meter box assembly 5/8, 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 meter. You have your 3/4 inch, 1 inch backflow preventer. Then we get some blank pages over here. Temporary jumper connection. Steering precast sanitary sewer manhole undisturbed flow. Steering precast sanitary sewer manhole turbulent flow. Steering precast shallow manhole. And the gravity sewer standard drop connection. Then you have over here your force main connection to the manhole. Manhole cover and concrete collar on unpaved roadways. Single and double service connection. Water meter backflow preventer for pump stations. Moving on, sewage pump station plan view. Sewage pump section view. Definitely going to need those pumps. Sewage pump station meter and electrical details. Sewage pump control panel. Force main redrift. Inside drop light. Drop connection. Below grade release valve force mains and lift station. Site plan. And it goes over some of the elevations of the pipe. I don't know how many pages that is, but these are kind of worn out blueprints that I'm using for this, like the dents on the corners, and so we don't know how many we'll throw in the trash. These will be just like scrap paper, so I draw on the back of them. You know, big plan. We're gonna cut those out. We're gonna do a good job. All right, then you have these are mostly overhead plans right here, street layouts, landscape. Trying to get the end of the landscape. See if there's any more details. This is plan and profile. Once again, your sewage pump section plan view. Sewage pump section view. Pump station drop pipe bracing, steel and weld details. Pump base IL mounting plate. Release downgrade, release force mains. Force main retrofit inside drop. Sewage control pump station. Sewage control pump electrical. I think this might be a duplicate. Or two plans in one. Water meter backflow pump station, which is actually good now that I've looked at the whole thing. We actually have enough to single double pipe service. You know, that will come in handy. Temporary jumper connection. Must be a different part of this. Backflow preventer, gate lid box, hydrant system, lofts, cul-de-sac. Yeah, see the little numbers on the corner. I think we've moved on to a different one. Trims for the asphalt pavement surfacing, adapters. Keep going. Keep going. And go back a little bit. Basically, I guess we have double prints on this, so that's kind of cool. Got road connection detail. Speeder swale section. Rear detail, we went over those. You know, pipe saddle. Underdrown cleanouts. Typical underdrown layout. And then rear front lot drainage plan. Back to the miters and the cement blocks, typical concrete block. Alright, we'll get to cutting them. Let's cut the details out, we'll scan them, put them in a nice little PDF file for printing and pasting. We're going to iron tank this bitch, which I mean is cinematographic movies, cinematographic blueprint movies, you know, that's what we do. We do cinematographic blueprint movies. And we have another one, which I really should go through. So, there are a couple pages on top here, and sidewalk, and we'll come back. This is these are the blueprints right here. We're coming up with our own blueprints. No real elevations. Find a nice place on CorpseCom, and that is charterconductor.com. Purpose for the Intelligent Railroader.